Good morning, this is Joe Pici of Pici Pici, and we're going to be kicking off a series here on how to help you gain an unfair advantage over your competition, how to attract and retain more clients. And at the end of the day, folks, it's about attracting and retaining more clients. So we're going to get started right now. I have a piece for you, and this is going to be about assessing the health of your business. Where are you? Where do you want to go? What are those obstacles that may be in your way? In 1964, Bruce Tuckman of Ohio State Learning Lab director, created the performance cycle. We've all seen it, we've all utilized it, but as Dawn and I move forward in our business and we realize every individual and every company is on this cycle some way. So let's just get started. Forming is what you want to accomplish with your business. It's where you are now, but what you want to attain 6 months, 12 months, 24 months from today. The big picture. Where do you want to go with this thing? How much money do you want to make? Now, it's been our experience, people spend a lot of time with that. They throw a lot of money at that. However, what we've also experienced is that we spend most of our time in the storming stage. This is where about 93% of the businesses implode. This is where individual entrepreneurs decide, this is just not for me. I need to move on, go back, get a job, whatever, stop selling. I need not to do what I'm doing. So let's locate what is your storm. Whenever you think about your storm, it comes down to something very simple. What are the obstacles, the challenges you need to overcome? What are those things? Sometimes it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. We've always looked at the storms in our business. We've always evaluated our business based on what areas do we need to improve. What areas do you need to improve? This is an assessment time. Really looking at, okay, I know what I want in the forming stage. I really know what I want to accomplish. I know where we want to go with our business. Now you hit the wall. Now let's start assessing. Let's locate. Let's be real definitive about those things you need to get better at. Ultimately, you want to get to the norming phase of business. Norming is where you're making all the money you want to make. You got your systems in place. Lead generation is going very well for you. You have great conversions. Even more than that, you're retaining quality clients and you're retaining quality employees. You see, norming is where business becomes fun. You really are making more money than you're spending, and that's the goal of every business. According to E-Myth, 3 out of 100 businesses survive 10 years. You don't want to be one of those statistics. We certainly didn't want to be one of those statistics. We looked at what was it going to take to stay in business. We attacked those things. We hit those challenges. We got to the norming stage. Now, ultimately, you want to get to performing. Now, performing is a number of things. Performing is when your business is scalable. Not all businesses are scalable. Scalable means I can sell it or it creates residual income. Not all businesses function that way, but performing for you may be when you can spend more time on your business than in your business, more time planning, more time actually putting new markets together, really looking at where do we want to go next level. If you were sitting across from me, if we were doing a one-on-one coaching, which I wish we could do right this second, and I sat with you and I'd say, okay, let's talk about the hurdles. Let's talk about the challenges. Let's be very specific with the intent of what we need to do. I'm going to give you some examples of what might be those hurdles. 1, leads. Where are your leads coming from? How are you generating quality prospects? Do you have an ongoing system? Now, here's another one, and I believe the single toughest part of all business acquisition or client acquisition is how good are you with conversions? Are you bringing the right people to the table? Do you know who the right people are? And at the end of the day, what is our closing ratios? You handle those 3 things, you're probably going to make quite a bit of money. Now, there's other things. Of course, your storm might be marketing. Your storm might be branding. Your storm might be, if you're a professional speaker, your message. There's so many things, but it's so important at this time for you to locate the storms. If you don't know the problem, you can't fix it. Now, let me give you very important tips that I recommend you do to help this come real. Number one, make sure you know where you want to go. Make sure it's clear. Where do you want norming to be? What constitutes norming? Where is it that the seas are calm, business is good, you finally have a cash flow business not only are you proud of, but you can live on? Number two, spend more time locating your storm. What it is between you and your destination that needs to be improved. If you can't locate the pain, if you can't locate the challenges, if you can't locate the things that's between you and your goals, it's going to be very hard to address them. It's going to be very hard to move on to them. I'm going to challenge you to subscribe to our ongoing series here, to come back, to stay with us. Look, this could be a life changer, a game changer for you and your business. We want to help you gain an unfair advantage over your competition. We'll see you on our next video.